I'm Marian Abbott, and this is my podcast about living and working as an artist. I love action movies. Yes, I do, and I have zero shame about this fact. I'm sure some of it is due to my working in the creation of authentic truth in theater. And so in my off hours, I'll happily embrace the implausible and the spectacular. And I'm sure some of it is due to my being a heterosexual woman who enjoys watching the ageless Tom Cruise look intensely handsome as he flings himself out of an airplane, or the smoldering Daniel Craig look ridiculously sexy as he walks away from an exploding building. And of course, some of it is due to the fact that some of my fondest movie memories from growing up were watching action movies with my father and my brother. I still remember my brother carefully renting a VHS copy of A View to a Kill and him telling me, "This is a James Bond film. I think you'll like it." Whatever the reasons, I love them and I watch and rewatch them all the damn time. When I first saw The Scorpion King, I had zero clue as to who The Rock was. My understanding of the wrestling world then and now is extremely limited. But I did know charm and amazing action when I saw it, and I was hooked. I went back to the theater 2 days later to watch the movie again, and then again a few days after that. But it wasn't until I bought a copy of the film on DVD and watched it with commentary by Dwayne The Rock Johnson that I officially became a fan. If you like Scorpion King, I highly recommend watching it with Mr. Johnson's commentary. It's hilarious and humble and insightful. I became a fan because Mr. Johnson was so honest about his lack of experience and his determination to work hard and earn his audience's trust. And consequently, I started to read about him whenever I spotted him in an article back when magazines were our main connection to celebrities. Of course, all of that was before social media. Yes, I'm that old. And now I have the ease of connecting with The Rock on Instagram and absorbing what he has to share. One of the first things he said that resonated with me, and he continues to say it all the time, and it has made me a better artist, is this: be the hardest worker in the room. Be the hardest worker in the room. When I had a performing arts studio and was teaching a large number of students every week, sometimes a group of them would ask me who my favorite student was. And I would always reply, whoever's working the hardest right now. When I think about the thousands of artists I've worked with over the years, I can tell you without hesitations that the ones who impressed me, the ones I made a point of working with again, the ones I admired the most, were the artists who worked the hardest. They were the ones who showed up at least half an hour before they were expected to be in the room. They were the ones who actually went home and researched the show you mentioned that they would like. They were the ones who memorized their repertoire immediately. I continue to shake my head at artists who continually seek the magic pill, the shortcut to achieving their artistic goals. There is no magic pill or shortcut that will work long term. There is only the work. And if you're the hardest worker in the room, it will take you farther than any glad-handing fancy footwork or dazzling improving ever will. Get organized, show up early, plan ahead, and practice, and repeat. Arnold Schwarzenegger says, I can't do his accent, so please just imagine that I'm doing it. Arnold Schwarzenegger says, there is no magic pill. There are no shortcuts. To be your best, you're going to have to work your butt off. Be the hardest working artist in the room. You will be remembered and respected for it. And that will most definitely lead to more opportunities. Early on in my career, I used to cast roles and choose collaborators solely based on talent. Now I make all casting and collaborating choices based on work ethic. Period. And sometimes I wonder if in his various businesses, Mr. Dwayne Johnson does the same thing. I'm Marian Abbott, and I will continually strive to be the hardest worker in the room. Hey, it's Marian again. I just want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I know that your time is valuable, and I promise never ever to take that for granted. In the show notes below, there's all kinds of ways that you can contact me or follow me on my social media channels. And hey, I would love to work with you. Check out the information on my website and let's make it happen. Have an amazing day.